Okay, 9 o'clock tonight it expires. This is a severe thunderstorm watch only for this area until 9 o'clock. And I'll keep you on top of that here on the Gary Russen program. Like I said, I can do things like cancel sports page if it warrants, and we'll do it, maybe we'll do it after the hour. So just after maybe 5 o'clock, as we're doing non-stop talk here on GJRB Online, complete run of the rest of the show. And we're going off the log, and we're going to do non-stop talk in this last hour or so of the program. Okay, this is the Gary Russen program on GJRB Online on Spreaker across America and around the world. We're going to send it around and see how many people are out there in the area and listening to the Gary Russen program here on GJRB Online. I gotta go on my Facebook page. We're gonna do another scroll through social media, and we're gonna stay on until about 6 o'clock. And since we're it's a program. It's me, program director's decision. I make that decision, and it's an option. It's my program director's option to stay on longer. And I'm doing this so to announce. Now, if it gets bad here, we will go off the air completely. Other than maybe our 9-foot signal, we'll just cut the program short, and we'll do another Gary Russen program coming up. We're going to have another show anyway, a week from Friday. It's going to be a video show. It'll be a Gary Russen program on video. It's going to be our Hangout edition of the Gary Russen program, and we're going to go completely non-stop on that show. So we're going to run videos and see if we can get some callers in. It's going to be a complete non-stop show. It's going to be a Friday freestyle edition. We're going to forfeit news. We're just going to do news and comment throughout the whole show. We'll start with news and comment, and then we're going to go all the way through the Gary Russen program, all the way through on video, on Hangout, on YouTube, a week from this coming Friday, with one newscast, and that's our true news on the hour. It's our news and comment. It's our 15-minute first commentary to open up the show. It's part of my monologue, our opening monologue, 15-minute news and comment, and then we just do the show straight on through. No news at the bottom of the hour, no news at the top of the hour. We're just going to do a straight show on GJRB TV on YouTube next week. Okay, next week. So be prepared for that. I'm going to be not on Spreaker now. I'm looking at next week's calendar. I had a plan for a broadcast, but I pulled it, and I wanted to leave room because, like I said before, with this only 15 minutes on Spreaker and only 5 hours of room, I'm not cutting a lot of my programming down. And I'm going to do a GJRB schedule update podcast to announce some of the things we're doing different. Until we can get the Spreaker Premium, I'm doing it this way. I'm going to do every other weekend as a podcast weekend, and we're going to do every other weekend of programming. And Gary J's Sports Page is going to, that talk show is going to get rescheduled, and we're going to I have to restructure our whole broadcast calendar. That's all there is to it, because of the fact that different, things are changing on our program, and I have to do it this way. That's all there is to it. That's just plain and simple. I have to do it this way because of that, and I will give you all the scoop on that when I do the GJRB Schedule Update Podcast, which will be coming up here on GJRB Spreaker Public Site in about a couple of weeks on a podcast weekend, and there I will announce our program schedule for you. Okay, and we'll give you a full, complete rundown of that. I can't seem to find the GJRB listener page anymore. I've got too many groups. And I'm going to have to do a search and be able to put that back in the premium site because for some reason I cannot seem to get that. So I'm going to copy this and put it on my Google Plus, and we're going to continue the Gary Russen program here on GJRB Online on Spreaker. Remember, we're going to go straight on through now, non-stop, the forfeiting the 5 o'clock news. And we're going to go on through. This is GJRB Online on Spreaker. It's 2 minutes to the hour of 5 o'clock, and we're going to continue talking here and see who's out there. We had in the last, I'd say, hour or two, the past couple of parts, I've been getting hits live. Getting hits live, and I'm trying to see if maybe perhaps we can tag some listeners and get some responses here on the Gary Russen program. So if there's anybody listening live right now, I'm going to tag you. I want to see if there's anybody out there live. We had a live listener at, let's see, I think it was early in the afternoon, about 3 o'clock. I had a live listener in part 4. And I had a live listener early in part 2. Or part 1 had 2. But I think that was me, because I was getting something copied. Part 2 had a live listener. And, let's see. Further on up, I had a live listener in part 4. So if you're out there, join me. Love to hear from you. The Gary Russen program on GJRB Online on Spreaker across America and around the world. Hope you're listening to the program and enjoy listening to the talk. And we're going to continue on with this. And right now it is 5 o'clock in the Central Time Zone, 6 o'clock East. And in the West Coast, it's 3 o'clock. And I'm Gary J. Russen. This is GJRB Online on Spreaker. We're following the weather situation here on in the Midwest, here in Clinton, Iowa, and all around from Clinton, Iowa, Iowa and Illinois. There's some pretty nasty weather just in our vicinity right now, and that is why I decided to stay on the air. Anybody who may be listening to the broadcast here on Spreaker right now, who may be in this area listening, will be able to get coverage and information. But if you do not have internet for any reason, you're listening on an iPhone or something, and you got better coverage from your TV, that's fine too as well. But we have a lot of heavy precipitation right now just along I-180. And there's some heavy precip that is just southeast of us, on the just about close, about southwest of Aurora, and over in the Chicago area, just about east of Chicago, now headed east, just coming out of Chicago, and just heading to Kalamazoo, Michigan. They've got some heavy rain up there too. Just around Lake Michigan, downtown Chicago area, I-290, 94, and 43 in that area. Really a large amount of storm there. From Janesville, Wisconsin, south to south over here to the Quad Cities area, and last I checked, they said it was moving at about 35 miles per hour, something like that. So if you're in the area there, keep an eye out for that storm. And if you have go to a place of safety, and if you're listening to me on an iPhone, you can take that probably, if you got Wi-Fi, I'm sure you probably could take it downstairs or your shelter. But when the storm hits, you might lose me. So, like I said, listening to me is not worth the being hit by lightning or anything. So stay away from any windows and keep safe, and we'll keep an eye out for this storm for you here on GJRB Online here on Spreaker, and keep an eye on the storm here, and that's what I'm doing. So if you're listening live on the internet right now, I'm keeping an eye on that weather for you. But a lot of it around I-180 and 88, the midst of that storm, I could see there's a lot of red there, a lot of red. And I'm going to keep an eye on that for you so that you keep it here on GJRB. And I'll keep an eye on that storm for you. Right now they're posting my show all over the place. I've got to go back into my Facebook page later and find out what happened to my group listening page to this program, because apparently it's among the missing, so I'm going to have to look for that. I don't know what happened to it. It's just not there. I got a whole list of fan listener pages on my Facebook, and I believe it got buried in that. And my group page is just... can't find it. The GJRB Gary Russen Program listener page is missing. Just don't know. Gotta go into and try to find it. I don't know where it is. So it's probably around somewhere. Yeah. I don't know. I lose things sometimes. I don't know where it could have went, but I'll find it. And when I do, I'll put it towards you here. All right, you're listening to the Gary Russen Program on GJRB Online on Spreaker across America and around the world, and we are watching the storm. If you're listening in the Quad Cities area, I am following a severe thunderstorm watch and warnings in this, and keeping close tab on what's going on. So you want to follow that with me if you're listening. Don't risk hanging around your computer to listen to this. Go out and seek shelter, please, because we don't want to lose you, and we want some listeners of this program. So please do find a place of safety. Okay? Alrighty, I'll tell you what we're going to do right now. I'm going to go now and continue my scroll through social media here. We're going to actually going to take a break and here on our 9-foot signal and make some overdue announcements, and then we'll be right back with more of this program. This is the Gary Russen Program. I hope you're enjoying the show. The GJRB Online on Spreaker across America and around the world. The Gary Russen Program on GJRB Online. We'll try to get a sports page in this next break, and this next segment, and a few other things. So keep it here. I hope you're enjoying the program. The Gary Russen Program on GJRB.
Seems today no broadcast can survive with just audio alone. GJRB on Spreaker will always be there, but now GJRB has gone visual with the GJRB YouTube channel. Subscribe today and see live streaming of the Gary Russen Program, Way Out There, Sports Page, and radio and television classics. Also, many other specials along the way too, including a video version of News and Comment and a video message from Pastor Ron Johnston from Christian Community Fellowship Church. Yes, GJRB is now visual. Subscribe to the GJRB YouTube channel. It's free. Just log on to YouTube and type in Gary Russen in the search engine. Coming soon. Watch or listen to GJRB on the new GJRB website, GJRB TV, on YouTube, on your computer, on your TV. Subscribe today.